Finally, yeah! Whoa, my throat! Welcome back, maidens. It's me, JoJo. If you haven't seen me before, this is a channel where I try my best to help you become the best version of yourself. In the gym, outside of the gym, just wherever, because I'm just so wise. We're making the gym fun again. I'm trying to make it to 1,000 maidens by my birthday in June. I know it's a long shot, but you know what? We take one step at a time. We're keeping up the grind. If you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe. Please. But now that that's over with, let's get into the nitty-gritty. A few years ago, a little birdie told me about a company called YoungLA. I thought, whoa, what is YoungLA? So I went and I checked it out, and I was like, hey, these clothes are really cool. They got like really cool fitness clothes, you know, and some really cool like lounge clothes, you know? So cool, so awesome, right? Wrong. Now, everything I say in this video is alleged. All the claims I make. The opinions, I'm gonna put, this is in my opinion, because I'm not trying to get sued, okay? I have like 2 subscribers. I don't really know how the laws work. I don't know what the legality of everything is. But the people that I talk about, everything's alleged. I'm gonna be discussing steroids, and like Coach Colton says, do not use steroids. We're gonna be talking about a few influencers that are sponsored by YoungLA. We're gonna be talking about YoungLA in itself. We're gonna be talking about the drama. We're gonna be talking about why I personally would never strive to be an athlete for YoungLA. At least not in this season of my life or any other season of my life ever. So if you don't know what YoungLA is, it's a clothing brand that sells gym clothes and now lifestyle clothes. I don't know if they've always sold lifestyle clothes. I don't know. But I started following them because I like their gym clothes. They had some cool designs, you know, I copped a couple pieces myself, and everything was going fine and dandy. I thought to myself, you know what, I kind of want to be sponsored by a company, a brand. I want to become an athlete. So I had 3 top picks: Gymshark, YoungLA, and Breathe Divinity.
Breathe Divinity, I'm right here, baby boy.
I'm still trying to get sponsored by Breathe Divinity. So, you know, if you want to tag Breathe Divinity in like my Instagram account and like all that other stuff, just go ahead. So I stumbled across YoungLA and I was like, I could pull off their clothes, so I'm gonna try and get sponsored by them. That's my new goal. In this day and age, the fitness industry, enough said, like it's really not striving, and it's really not going in the right direction. There's like a bunch of fake natties everywhere. People are pushing steroids. It's just like this weird grind culture. And this like really cringy grind culture, might I add.
The flowers, I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds.
Cuck fantasies and all that. It's really going down the toilet. And we put these people on pedestals, these fitness influencers. There's a specific genre of people, fitness incels, or gym incels. Now, I'm not gonna call anybody a gym incel in this video because people can call me a gym incel, a femcel, or whatever the hell you want to do. I don't even know what that is. But I will state the facts and I will state what I observe, and I will share a little bit of my opinion on these specific influencers that I feel like are taking YoungLA in the wrong direction. I'll also talk about my favorite YoungLA influencers, the ones that are sponsored, and you know, the ones who could possibly take YoungLA back up to the status of king of top of awesomeness. So let's go. Let's jump straight into it. YoungLA has this tendency of sponsoring people that push steroids. Allegedly. What does allegedly mean? I don't know, but I don't want to get sued. Togi is that guy. You know, like when you think of the fitness industry, the bad parts of the fitness industry, Togi comes to mind pretty quickly. Well, he is, in my opinion, as incel as you can get, hooked on steroids, addicted to gambling, pushing steroids to his fan base, which I'm pretty sure he knows is mostly underage. You can't tell me grown men are watching Togi. Are grown men watching Togi?
Oh my god, that's fucking it, people. Oh no. Oh my god, this is just devastation. I fucking hate Plinkable. I'm never fucking.
He knows his audience, but he's pushing gambling, he's pushing steroid use. I don't know where he is right now, because it seems like every other day he's trying some new, like, turning my life around strategy, but he doesn't really ever turn his life around, allegedly. Togi is sponsored by YoungLA. If I was YoungLA, which, you know, I'm not, thankfully, I would consider signing people that have good moral intentions, they are not addicted to certain things, and they're also not jacked up on steroids. I wouldn't want my loudest influencers to be on steroids, but that's maybe just a me thing. He's also addicted to gambling, which is so... When you go to the gym to improve yourself, to have an addiction is pretty unhealthy. Eric English. Now, I'm not gonna dog all over this kid because he's already had like a ton of shit pushed to him. Like, he's gotten a lot of hate. He's also gotten a lot of support, but he's gotten a ton of hate because he is allegedly pumping a bunch of steroids into him at a young age. I say allegedly because I have to say allegedly, but are we serious, dude? Again, another example of YoungLA sponsoring people who are promoting steroid usage, quietly or loudly. Like, we all know that this kid is most likely on steroids. So, YoungLA, what do you have to say for that? Especially since he's so young, his following is most likely based off of a lot of young men and young women who want to get into the fitness industry or want to start lifting, and this is what's being pushed to them. Like, dude, come on. We also have the Trend Twins. All these people that I'm mentioning are affiliated with or have been in the past affiliated with YoungLA. I'm trying to keep it current. Most of these people, if not all of them, are current YoungLA athletes. The Trend Twins. I like the Trend Twins, okay? I like Chris Trend. The other one, I don't really know his name, but he's kind of scary. I like the Trend Twins, but I don't like what they're promoting. Okay, like, there's a lot of like badass behavior, which would be really cool if your demographic wasn't a bunch of young men. No, I lost. They also seem like good people, like chill people. I think their morals are in the right place. However, they are pushing steroids to a, I would say, mostly younger audience. There's a lot of adults that follow the Trend Twins, I bet. Like, they're really cool, but they're huge. They're really juiced. And YoungLA is, again, promoting that. You know, you could be whatever type of fitness influencer you want to be. But from a business standpoint, I would not sign somebody who is just absolutely juiced and is promoting that. I mean, it's in their name, Trend Twins, you know? Then we got our man Shizzy. I don't follow Shizzy at all on social media, but naturally I've heard his name come up in the fitness industry. He is really big, and he's like an anime character guy. Like, that's his whole thing, is being an anime character, and that's why people follow him, especially from like people who watch Baki. He has a huge influence on like the anime geeks of the fitness industry. I don't follow him personally just because I kind of find it cringe. That's what we're gonna talk about. Shizzy, I feel like I think Shizzy was the main proponent of the cringe like gym content that we have now, like the cuck fantasies and like the she broke up with me and like the like weird like hellfire type shit. He's badass, but the people who follow him, they're trying to be like Shizzy with, frankly, mid physiques. You could be whatever type of fitness influencer you want, and it's not really Shizzy's fault at all that his fans are like this, but I can't help but think that he was kind of like the guy who's leading the charge of the cornballs, the gym cornballs. That's why I don't like follow Shizzy that much. Unlike the rest of the people that we've covered so far, Shizzy doesn't really have a problem. He was a good choice for YoungLA. There are a few good choices, and we'll get into the good choices. I can't disregard the fact that he is the reason that we have so many cornballs in the gym right now. And I don't want to really be correlated with corniness. Cringe? Yes. Corniness? There's a difference. So I wouldn't want to be signed to YoungLA, especially because a lot of the cornballs come from people who support YoungLA and Shizzy and that type of people. The parasocial followers of Shizzy, bro, you guys gotta get your own thing, okay? You're making a mockery out of the gym right now. I put in my notes that Larry Wheels was supposed to be a neutral type of guy. Like, he wasn't really on the negative side of things like Eric English, and he wasn't really on the positive side of things like the influencers I'm about to cover. He was kind of sort of in the middle, but it kind of went viral in the fitness community, something that he did towards Eric English. I feel like he was sort of endangering Eric English in this way, where he's subtly promoting to Eric English, who was a minor at that time. I don't know if he's still a minor, I don't know, but he was promoting steroids to him and kind of alluding at the fact that steroids could be a good step for him, whatever it takes. Like, come on, dude. And I was gobsmacked. YoungLA, is that the type of person that you want sponsoring you? I'd look for people with common sense. I would look for people that don't have so much moral ambiguity. I also don't really follow Larry Wheels on anything. I think he's, in my opinion, kind of pretentious, and this whole update with Eric English didn't disprove me on that fact. Now you might be asking yourself, is all date... Whoa. You might be asking me right now, Jade, You might be asking me right now, Jade, are you just gonna talk about all the people that you don't really like? No, because not all YoungLA athletes are trash. There are quite a few athletes that have my heart, and that I think are gonna rebuild YoungLA and bring them back. YoungLA is falling off right now, and they need a hero. They need heroes. There are some really good YoungLA athletes among the rest. Honorable mention, Alex Eubank. I don't follow Alex Eubank. I don't really know that much about him, but I do know that he lit the way for the fitness industry, at least in my time. He's led the fitness industry in a way that a lot of other fitness influencers haven't, and, you know, honorable mention. I'm just not gonna mention him that much because I don't follow him and I don't know that much about him. Whoa. We have the GOAT, Lean Beef Patty. Lean Beef Patty, I'm pretty sure she's natty. Bars. Lean Beef Patty was a big inspiration of mine for a while. Uncontroversial queen. Insane physique. She's got everything going for her. YoungLA sponsorship as well. I think that Lean Beef Patty is taking the right steps and will rebuild the YoungLA that we used to know. Number 2, my GOAT, Evie.Gym. We're actually mutuals, actually. So, yeah, I'm cool like that. Evie is a good example of the people who are bringing fun back into the gym. Like, we have this whole side of the gym that's just like, oh, she left me, winter arc. Dude, it's just the freaking gym. Diamond Gym, okay. We have that, realm of the gym, and then we have the good realm of the gym. Shout out Evie.Gym. Hopefully we can collab sometime soon. We also have my father, Noel. I don't know how to say his last name. Diesel? Diesel sounds tough. Noel Diesel. My GOAT, my father, my king, my champion. No glaze. Every time I see the fitness community spiraling downwards, I see a Noel video, one of Noel's videos, and I'm just like, you know what? The fitness industry is coming back. And then it goes back downhill, and then he brings it back up again. It's always Noel. He's single-handedly lifting up the gym community. Now I'm gonna put Shizzy on my good list because despite the fact that he's influenced a ton of cornballs, he's influenced them positively. Sure, there's some corniness, but you know what? He's doing his thing and he's making his bag, and he's not pushing things that I feel like shouldn't be pushed into the gym, at least not that I know of. This next influencer, I forgot to write him down in my notes, but he just came to mind. What's his name? What's his freaking name, bro? I literally had to look up skinny guy that lifts in the gym on Instagram. Oh, I lost it again. Jack's Fit. Motherfucking Jack's Fit, bro. Oh, Jack's Fit. Okay. Oh my god, dude. I've never seen somebody so down bad for the fitness community and for the success, the potential success in the fitness community. Not only does Jack's Fit push steroids or say that he's on steroids, but he promotes gambling like it's fucking lunch. He promotes gambling like it's a life source. He promotes gambling like it's, I don't know, the best thing since sliced bread. In every one of his videos, you can scroll and it'll be oh, this is a nice video, it has a good feel to it, this is an original content, okay, he's kind of benching, he's doing whatever, and then all of a sudden he just whips out his phone and then just starts going on this gambling app. I don't even know what the gambling app is called because I don't gamble because gambling is stressful. But he just pulls out his phone and starts doing this weird, gambling thing. I'm like, come on, man. I don't know if he's actually sponsored by YoungLA or not, actually, but he does promote the hell out of them. So, right, we're done talking about the athletes now. Right now, we're gonna get into the little nitty-gritty, tiny little details of why I specifically don't like YoungLA in and of itself and why I would not like to represent their brand. The influencers are one thing, but just the brand itself is a whole entire different subject that I'm just gonna quickly brush over, if I may. Number 1, pick a genre, bro. YoungLA, I don't know, it used to be mainly fitness stuff, no? When I got into it, it was like really pushing the fitness aspect of their brand. And you know, brands can do everything. Like Adidas does the same thing, Nike does the same thing, but it's all relatively sports-based stuff or rest day stuff. YoungLA is just going all out, bro. I don't even know if it's a fitness brand or if it's a lifestyle brand at this point. I don't see YoungLA's niche. I just don't. Maybe Miami is their niche, but how the fuck can a whole entire place be a niche? It's a little bit confusing to me because if I'm gonna be sponsored by them, I want to know what I'm representing. What lifestyle I'm pushing, what, you know, I'm representing. I haven't really seen that many examples of this next point that I'm about to make, but I think that YoungLA caters towards a slightly younger demographic, maybe teen to young adulthood. And seeing as their influencers are pushing steroids a lot, the amount of steroid usage is increasing, especially among teenagers, and it's like freaking me out, dude. And YoungLA, unfortunately, is a big proponent of that because of their fitness influencers. We already covered that. This next one is a pretty big one. There was some drama concerning their designer. I'm not gonna go super duper into this. I can save that for another video if you guys wanna see that. But there was some drama with their, I think it was the lead designer or one of their designers that had a pretty big platform. Yeah, there was a video that came out of him kind of trashing Gymshark athletes and Gymshark in and of itself. He used the bad F word, like not like the bad F word, and you know, he just kind of like went off on Gymshark athletes and used some pretty negative terms and derogatory terms. Somebody in huge influence in the YoungLA company, and for him to act like this is absolutely like insane to me. You represent this huge business. YoungLA is a really big business. Like, I feel like it's second to Gymshark at this point in the fitness industry. So why are you acting like this? They called them the F word and said, I'm referring to a bundle of sticks. Dude, and he's like, oh, I have a bunch of gay friends. But why would you even need to use that terminology at all when referring to a Gymshark athlete? He called them F word athletes. I'll play the video for you.
And another thing, to your athletes that are posting this, and I mean bundle of sticks, not gay, because I have a lot of gay friends. I mean
Oh my god, dude. I've never been so happy to not be a part of a brand in my life. This is Giordani, YoungLA's lead designer. And this is just a small part of the 3-minute egotistical monologue this maniac went on today. So let's watch the rest of it, because dropping like the F slur 20 seconds into this monologue is a bold claim for a corporate man.
You guys think that copying our fucking bestseller is authentic and dope and sick?
If you didn't know, his rant is about Gymshark, and this might be the most hypocritical statement I've ever heard. YoungLA's whole brand identity is based off of stealing other people's designs. Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world, it happens a lot, but then to go and complain about someone stealing your design? I mean, can we see the irony here, the hypocrisy?
I'm war ready at all times, you guys. That's honestly why I even stay in shape at this point. So to look good in the clothes, but also just to go to war. I got that shot.
But that drama in and of itself, that was my tipping point, where I told myself I'm not gonna shoot for YoungLA anymore. Gymshark, like, their designs aren't really as cool in my opinion as these other brands, but like, you can look at any Gymshark athlete and think, you know, they're a pretty well-rounded person. Unfortunately, this guy completely turned me off from the possibility of becoming a YoungLA athlete. And I'm not saying that I'm catch. I am saying that hopefully I have enough influence to bring in a significant amount of money for whatever company I get sponsored by, and then we'll be YoungLA. And last but not least, to wrap up this video, I want to touch on the fact that YoungLA has brought in so many cornballs to the gym. YoungLA is supposed to be like this badass, like, yeah, like rock on, like, yeah, but it's kind of coming off the wrong way. I don't know what happened, but it's not. It's like somebody being cool and just telling everybody that they're cool. Like, if you're cool, people will know that you're cool. Cool? The corniness in the gym can really, I feel like, be correlated to YoungLA. I'm gonna take a moment to plug in my Discord real quick. Our Discord, I should say. There's like 5 whole people on there. It's kind of quiet over there right now, but once it kicks off, it's gonna be like the best Discord community ever. I spent a whole day working on it. It has an art gallery, it has a gaming section where you guys can game together. We can all game together. It has places where we can share our athletic endeavors and our achievements. It just has like a ton of really cool stuff. There's like a writing section. Some of the people on my Discord are writers and they asked me to add a section for that, so I went ahead and did that, and we have like some really cool writers up in there. It doesn't have to be just gym all the time. Like, I actually want to make a connection with you guys. So if you want to join our Discord, that's gonna be right down there. So go ahead and click the link in the description. All in all, YoungLA has some serious potential, and I say that like it's just blossoming, but YoungLA has a substantial amount of influence in the fitness community. Their clothes are freaking cool. Their pieces are unique, mostly. They mostly don't rip off of Gymshark's designs, allegedly. You guys freaking rock, okay? Use code EVIE. I used code EVIE on both my purchases and I saved a shit ton. So do that. I don't have a code yet, but I always want to plug my friends. Wait, pause. I don't have a code for like my dream companies yet, but I do always want to share my friends' codes. So that being said, I do have a code. Yes, guys, my own freaking code at Veilbound. If you want to save your sweet cash, use my code JOESTAR for 10% off. I don't know how much percent off, okay? As you can see, I haven't posted for a while, but that is not gonna happen in 2026. I have so much shit that I want to talk to you guys about about the fitness industry and like all this stuff. I have a ton of vlogs that I'm gonna do. Me and the boys finally got gym memberships, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more of that. I'm coming off of the bulk right now. I'm cutting, so stick around if you want to see me look like super duper jacked by summer. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to join the maidens. Slash that like button. Corey Kenshin. And I will see you guys in the next one.